Welcome to the Shango Diaries, written by Madison, where love gets messy, the past never really stays in the past, and the heart wants what it wants, even when the mind says nah. It's real, it's raw, and it's got all the highs, lows, late night texts, and unanswered questions that come with falling hard for someone who might not be ready to catch you. So, press play, get comfortable, and step into Monica's world, where passion and chaos go hand in hand, and the truth, well, it's complicated. This is the Shango Diaries. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the Shango Diaries, where love is messy, the tea is hot, and healing, well, it's a work in progress. It's your girl, Madison, and this is episode 22. But before we dive in, let's run it back. So, Monica's trying to keep it cute, but old feelings don't die quietly. And Shango, let's just say he's not done. It's Insecure meets Sex in the City, with tension, temptation, and one dinner party that might just go left. So pour a glass, press play, and let's get into it.
Welcome. We're here for an intimate peek into Monica's life, looking at week 22 from the Shango Diaries by Madison. It's based on a true story, and we're just offering a few, commercial-free minutes. Think of it like listening in on a really compelling chat between friends.
Exactly. We're using the diaries, of course, but also Monica's own emails and messages, late April, early May 2008.
Right.
And the idea is really to get a feel for the dynamics, the energy around her at this specific time.
Okay, so week 22, let's start with episode 19. We see Monica really caught up with Shango. There's this intense attraction.
Oh, yeah, undeniable.
But also, tension, possessiveness almost. And it's happening while she's dealing with major work stress.
Yeah, that legal thing with her show, plus just the usual career pressures. It's interesting how those pressures almost mirror the intensity with Shango, isn't it?
It really is. And Todd's there being supportive.
The steady figure, even if maybe she doesn't always want to hear his advice.
Right. And then old feelings cropping up. Just adding more stress. You kind of wonder how she juggles it all.
Seriously. Which brings us to episode 20. Monica's like a whirlwind here.
Totally. She's managing wrap party logistics, all the work stuff. And Shango's dropping these heavy I love yous that sound suspiciously like goodbyes.
It's such a head spinner. But it really shows her resilience, her ability to sort of compartmentalize. Because even with that going on, she's planning trips, making business moves, got Todd and Liz for support, which is smart.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like an ending, more like she's already pivoting, setting up the next play.
Okay, and then episode 21, this is where Monica just confronts Shango directly.
Yeah, she cuts right through it. No more dancing around things.
Calling out the secrets, the silences.
Powerful stuff. Trusting her gut, basically.
Right.
Refusing to just let it lie.
After all the hints and worries.
Exactly. Demanding some honesty. And you feel like that directness, it has to shift things, right?
Yeah.
For better or worse.
Definitely feels like a turning point. Okay, so let's dive into the actual messages from that week, April 24th to May 1st. Thursday, April 24th. Monica emails Todd.
She mentions being sick the night before, used some homeopathic thing that helped.
Okay. And then Shango's there making dinner while this other woman, old girl, keeps calling.
Yeah, multiple times. And he just ignores the calls.
Wow.
It's such a raw snapshot of their life right then. The little details. Him having a stiff neck, them talking late with friends about, regular theater stuff.
And then that morning conversation, Shango saying something cryptic like, I want to talk to Jordan.
Which immediately gets Monica's protective instincts going, right?
Totally. And then he drops the I love you bomb.
In the deepest sense of the word.
I love you, Monica, and I need you to believe that. And then he just leaves.
And later, she finds the email he sent to old girl, breaking things off. He says it's because he doesn't want to lose Monica.
The Monica points out she never gave him an ultimatum. She's actually planning her own quiet, dramaless exit.
Which is fascinating, isn't it? That level of awareness, almost like she's observing it all, even while being right there, planning to step back gracefully.
Okay, fast forward to Sunday the 27th. Monica emails Shango. The tone is different.
Very different. It's all longing, missing him physically, intimacy.
That push and pull again.
Exactly. Despite all the complications, the other woman, the weird goodbye, there's still this intense physical pull. Just shows how messy relationships can be.
No kidding. Monday the 28th now. Shango is emailing early morning. Sounds like a busy week for him.
Yeah, book stuff, a performance, picking up plants, just normal life stuff. But then he switches gears.
How so?
Gets very explicit, very intimate about wanting her there, what he wants physically.
That blend again, the practical and the passionate.
Right. It gives you a glimpse into maybe his drive, both creative and physical.
And Monica's reply that morning is also layered. She found the Thurgood ticket stub.
Yeah, wants to make a little frame for theater mementos. Thanks him for the experience.
And offers to treat him to In the Heights.
It's quite touching, really. Finding meaning in those shared moments, creating these little connection points, even when things feel unstable. She values those experiences.
Then later that day, Shango emails again. Mentions getting a call from Lawrence Fishburne.
Wants Monica's take on the show. Promises to grab her a playbill for her collection.
Connecting on that artistic level.
Trying to, yeah. Sharing his world, mentions the upcoming Tony nominations, the buzz around theater then. It grounds it all in that specific time and place.
And he urges her to come over.
Almost urgently, yeah. But also mentions he has no food, which is kind of human and vulnerable. Then adds a playful closing about her love.
And Monica's response. She plays along, but sets boundaries.
Right. Says she won't interrupt his work, gives Thurgood a good review, mentions she's having dinner with her crew.
But agrees to bring Chinese food over later.
It shows this, easy rhythm they have sometimes. Understanding each other's work lives, the casual banter, bringing food. There's a comfort level there, despite everything else.
Okay, Tuesday, April 29th. The focus snaps back to Monica's work life. Emails with her colleague Ryoji.
Talking workload, finishing the off-Bowery binder. She even floats the idea of mini vacation for herself.
Trying to find some breathing room.
Seems like it. It highlights just how demanding her job is, but also that she's actively trying to manage it, find some balance.
Then things ramp up. Ryoji mentions he's going to Cancun, and this potential Playboy mansion shoot on May 8th.
Yeah, suddenly it's all systems go. Needing local coordinators in LA, camera, audio.
Sarah emails too, stressing the tight timeline, suggesting a production meeting.
You really feel the pressure cooker environment she works in, the speed, the logistics for a shoot like that. Intense.
Then Wednesday the 30th, Monica's mind is back on Shango, it seems. Emailing about maybe doing some window shopping for sandals.
Thinking ahead to when he'll be away in Africa. Suggesting eating plans, dinner, jazz, dancing.
And planning to pamper herself while he's gone.
Which feels healthy, right? That independence, self-care. Shango replies, suggests Stuart Weitzman for shoes. Has his own ideas for a night out once his audiobook is done.
Their exchange sounds pretty light, playful.
Yeah, Monica teases him about working on his book, reminds him her birthday's coming up June 25th.
Slipping that in.
A little reminder, maybe hinting at wanting some acknowledgement, Later that evening, she emails him from the edit suite.
Missing him.
Yeah, hoping his recording day went well. And then, bam, work emails again. Her boss, David, with instructions about network tapes, setting a meeting.
And a quick message to her son, Jordan, too. Proud of him getting a youth council interview invite.
It just perfectly captures her life, doesn't it? Partner, professional, mother all these roles generally in the same few hours.
Seriously. Which leads us to Thursday, May 1st, and suddenly there's a crisis at work.
The missing tapes. David emails the team, notes Monica's still at the office with Kevin.
Campbell, another boss, emails urgently missing jib and Steadicam tapes. Could they be at Buttons?
Ryoji replies, sounds shocked. Asks Monica what's up.
And Monica explains it's ISO 4 and 5, they weren't in the inventory, there was a sequence jump on the HD cam, confirms no one was in the post room before her.
It gets frantic fast. Campbell asks about the total tape count, who was in the room. David suggests just giving the money back and keeping the tapes.
Whoa.
Campbell warns not to leave them alone with the tapes. David tells Ryoji to come back early to sort it out.
And Monica offers to stay. For the long run.
Yeah, stepping up right in the middle of the chaos. Then David asks her to call him. It ends with David basically telling the others he doesn't know what's going on and Ryoji needs to handle it.
Wow. What a snapshot. Just those few days.
Right. You see it all. The intense push-pull with Shango, the relationship complexity.
Then the sheer pressure of her career, those high stakes.
And just the constant juggling act. Personal, professional, motherhood. It's nonstop.
What does it make you think, seeing it laid out like this?
Well, It really shows you the incredible drive and, I guess, passion fueling someone like Monica. And it makes you wonder how deeply those intense personal relationships, that high-octane professional world, feed into each other, how they shape her choices, her resilience. It's fascinating.
It really is. It definitely leaves you wanting the full picture.
Woo! Old girl is not pleased that Shango would rather be with Monica. Meanwhile, the tapes are missing, the network's in meltdown mode, and Monica's out here trying to keep it cute and keep her job. But next week, the claws come out, and someone's about to get real uncomfortable. If you're locked in like we are, make sure you don't miss a moment. Check out the Shango Diaries on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and Apple Podcasts. Until next time, trust the signs, protect your peace, and never underestimate a woman with receipts. The diaries are just getting started.